Okay, so here we go. This is the match in MDC between XF and ＤDR. I'm doing this commentary later on. I record this match without sounds due to me studying, but I'll do the commentating right now. At the moment we're just warming up, I think, and we will get started with the match in just a couple of minutes. So XF and DDR, if DDR wins this one they will be first in their group, and I don't really know which place XF has. I do know they were only with 3 riders if I can remember correctly. So normally this should be a match for DDR, and looks like we're gonna get started with the first round on MDC Cripple. It will be Mayday, HLK and Asterisk versus Epsi, Steph, and I didn't get the last name. So here we go. Already we're following Mayday here in this first round. Good start from all of the riders. Asterisk went a bit wide there. Yeah, he's a bit behind Asterisk at the moment, but not that much. Mayday makes a little mistake as well. So at the moment it's only HLK, but we see another rider from XF also dropping out. HK is still at the front, followed by followed by Asterisk, since both of the XF riders made a mistake. I think they had a little slowdown bug. So HLK wins this one, just in front of Asterisk. Then it's Epsi, then it's Mayday, and then the other XF riders. So 1-0 for DDR, and we're live in the second round. We're following Asterisk at the moment, and all seem to do the start pretty well. Asterisk with a better start than last run, and still a tight group. Not really sure who is leading the pack at the moment. HLK with a very short turn, 2 XF riders going a bit too wide there, and Asterisk with a lot of speed and overtaking almost everyone. Champagne at the moment for DDR, but HLK went a bit too much to the left and he is far behind, but still Mayday and Asterisk managed to take first and second, getting the point for the blue, and blue is DDR. So DDR, strong start here at the beginning of this match, 2-0. We're off in the third round. We're specking HLK at the moment, with a very quick start, very good start from HLK here. As well did Asterisk, and Mayday we see jumping out there as well. Let's take a bit behind here, specking Asterisk, just behind the XF rider and Epsi, who is totally at the back of the pack. Seems to be Venom, who is doing the best for XF, and he is going to take first place for XF, but then it's Asterisk, then it's another XF rider, then it's HLK and Mayday, and the red team wins this one, so XF takes a point. 2-1, still the first map, we're playing till 7. So we're specking Venom. He did the best during this match as well, so I think I will be specking him many times. When we saw HLK with a very bad start here, but Venom has a little bug, not really crash, but Epsi takes his place at the front, but is followed closely by Mayday and Asterisk, who both overtake him at the moment. Good driving by Mayday. Asterisk might have gone a bit too wide there. Yeah, he did. HLK is also far behind, so XF takes another round. 2 XF riders at front, then is the 3 DDR players, but still nice round by XF, bringing it back to a draw, 2-2. And now it's the time for DDR to start getting some points. They should be able to win this one. So we're specking HLK, who seems to have the better start at the moment, but still, if he can manages to get through those tight little corners, he has the fastest start, but he does well. He goes very short here, when Asterisk and Mayday both in front as well. So at the moment it's champagne configuration, but we see Asterisk with a little bug and HLK going too wide. So at the moment it's Mayday at front, followed by Venom. Mayday will take first, but then it's 3 XF riders and then Asterisk and HLK. So another round for XF. XF going into the lead for the first time this match. 3-2 for XF. So the next round, the 5th one, we're following Venom. You can see the riders going, like Asterisk going a bit to the left, taking some bit more speed. But at the moment XF is taking the advantage in the match itself. But now HLK and Asterisk at front. Mayday is close there as well. And now 3 DDR riders. All 3 in front, followed by Venom. So Venom, who really proves to be the better XF rider on this map, but champagne for DDR in the 5th round, making it a draw once more, 3-3. So 7th round, following Venom once more, who seems to be, well, at the moment the only XF rider who can keep up with DDR pace, and HLK with a very good start at the moment, and also a Mayday. Venom is there as well. All seems to be pretty close together, but again DDR on top, and then followed by the 3 XF riders. Steph went a bit too wide there, had a little bug, and now we see Mayday crashing out as well. But still HLK and Asterisk. HLK landed on the finish line, or on the finish checkpoint. So Asterisk manages to take first, but due to the crash of HLK, the 3 XF riders were able to overtake the rest of the DDR. So it's 4-3 for XF. So following Venom once more, 8th round, and this time it seems to be XF. Venom with a nasty crash. He has to respawn, restart the match in once again. We see HLK at front, who seems to be on a good time as well, and it's Mayday and Asterisk just behind them. So another champagne configuration for DDR. Let's see if they can manage to hold on this time. Mayday went a bit too wide, but he still manages to get into the finish line before the XF riders finishes. So point for DDR, 4-4 once more. A very tight match, bit unexpected I could say, but well, XF proving to be a worthy adversary for this DDR elite team. We see HLK with a slight mistake at the start here. He's not that far behind. Another XF rider just flipped his car there. So HLK looking to make a comeback. At the meantime, I think it's Venom at front, or even maybe Mayday. Asterisk saw a bug out, and it was Mayday who was at front, followed by an XF rider, then HLK, and then the rest. So another blue point. DDR going back in the lead once more, 5-4. And Vinnike, who has said that a lot this match, just drive safe, because well, DDR was making a bit too many mistakes here. At the beginning of this match we saw Asterisk again making a mistake. Yeah, he even had to restart, so he won't be able to make any difference in the points at the end. But HLK is in front, followed by 2 XF riders, and then it's Mayday. All seem to go pretty well through this part. HLK is still in front. And the XF rider, well, HLK manages to take first, and it's 2 XF riders, then it's Mayday, then it's Steph, and then it will be Asterisk. But XF takes another point, so 5-5. So it's getting pretty close at the moment. Let's see, we're following Mayday here in the 10th round already. Now HLK and Asterik with the better start from the pack. Then it's followed by the 3 XF riders. Then it's Mayday. Asterik goes a bit too wide to get on the blue side there to get a bit more speed, and it seems to pay off. Mayday is still at the back, but then we see a bug from an XF rider. Mayday with much more speed overtakes Steph, and well, just overtakes Steph, but isn't able to overtake Fan. But HLK and Asterik take first and second, so they win this one. So it's 6-5 for DDR. It's map point as well. So if they can win this one, they win this map with 7-5. So following Mayday, who has a really bad start here at the beginning. Well, really bad, not that far behind. So able to do a comeback. He will overtake an XF rider here, but we saw HLK crash out. So it's all up to Asterik and Mayday now to instead of getting a draw, get this map over with. Asterik and fighting out with Fennon. Mayday with a very nice end, and Fennon did the same mistake as HLK did. So Asterik takes first, then it's Mayday, then it's 2 XF riders, then it's HLK and Fennon. Yeah, he's laying on his back. It doesn't matter. DDR won this one, so it's 7-5 in the first map. 7-5. It's closer points than anyone would have expected going into this match. Although I had taken a look at the Dedimanias, and Epsi seemed to be really fast. So it was a bit of a strange that Fennon seemed to be the better consistent driver at the moment. Well, here it's just me making sure I don't get kicked from the server. So we'll go. We'll have 2 warm-ups in this map, and then we'll start this one as well. The lineup has completely changed for DDR. For XF it will be the same. So that was Fennon, Steph and Epsi. And for DDR I think it will be Wheeler, Kickers and Bigley, if I remember correctly. Well, we'll see in a moment. Yeah, I can read the chat, and it says Kickers, Bigley and Wheeler. So those 3 will be driving this map. It's MDC Ball 8 easy. I don't think that this map is that easy. There is a little tricky part. Well, we spec Wheeler here in the second warm-up. The tricky part is here. You can do this full speed, but it takes some skilled driving as well. As you can see, Bigley and Wheeler are doing that part the best and getting ahead of the pack just because they do one section better. So this map really comes down to do that one section that, if you're capable of it, you can do full speed, but it's a bit risky. Go a bit too much to the inside and you'll hit the railing, go a bit too much to the outside and you'll drift too far out. So we'll see if they try to do it full speed or if they keep it safe and just release the throttle just before going into those corners. I think the XF riders should be able to also do it full speed, so it should be a very nice match. So we're live in the first round. We're following Wheeler, and we see XF riders at front. Epsi with a very nice start. Then it's Wheeler and Kickers as well, and Wheeler's overtaking everyone here at the moment, going to first place. Then I can see Kickers and Bigley not far behind as well. So at this moment it's even champagne configuration for DDR. But then Wheeler, no, it was Kickers who went a bit too wide there. Yeah, and he's following behind 2 XF riders, but Wheeler and Bigley take first and second. Then it's Epsi, and then it's Kickers, and then it's Stefan Fennon. So 1-0 for DDR. Sorry for the drinking sounds, but I'm drinking cola. It's very late at night while I'm doing this. So, okay, second round, following Kickers. Kickers going full speed through this section and doing it the best of everyone, getting ahead. And I wonder if I changed cams at the moment or not. But There we see MC overtaking him together with Bigley. Seems to be another configuration for DDR. Kickers overtakes MC once more. Fennon is there as well, but Bigley and Kickers very strongly at the end, first and second. Then it's two XF riders, then it's Wheeler, and then it's Steph. So another point for DDR, 2-0. And if I remember correctly, DDR overpowered XF a bit in this map. The previous match was pretty close, and we saw an XF rider making a terrible mistake at the beginning. I think was Steph, and then we saw another DDR rider, Kickers, who made a mistake. Yeah, Kickers had to respawn, even was overtaken by Steph, but still Wheeler and Bigley in front. If they can keep this, they will take another point. But Fennon is coming back, and as well as Upsy, so Bigley will need to hold them off, and he does so. Wheeler takes first, then it's Bigley, then it's the 3 XF riders, and then it's Kickers. So another round for DDR. And yeah, I took a look at the Dimanias here. You can see Epsy and Steph there. Didn't saw Fennon, which was a bit strange because he was driving very well last map and also this map, but Epsy was the better of XF for this map, because we can see him here being second just behind Wheeler. Then it's Steph who managed to get through the start this time, and we see Kickers at the back of the pack, a lot of space behind him, a lot of space behind. But Wheeler is at front, then it's Bigley who needs to overtake those 2 XF riders, and he does so. So Wheeler takes first, then it's Bigley, then it's 2 XF riders, then it's Kickers, and then it's Epsy who won't even be able to finish. Unlucky. The jump can bug a bit sometimes, so if you bug, you won't be able to make that jump and you have to restart. But still, DDR won this one as well, 4-0. Not giving XF a chance to even take 1 point at the moment, and we're off once more in the 5th round with Bigley taking a very nice start, but then having a bit of an issue with the landing here. Wheeler as well. So Wheeler at the back of the pack, as is Bigley, and Kickers is still in front, just in front of Steph. So if Kickers can take this and Bigley is doing a comeback, he is at the moment at 3rd place. Wheeler with another mistake here at the section, but we see Kickers taking first, then it's Steph, then it's Bigley, then it's another XF riders, then it's Wheeler, and then it's Fennon. So this points goes DDR as well, 5-0, 2 points away from map point, or the win of this map and the win of the match. So we're expecting Wheeler in what could be the last 2 final round, and Wheeler and Bigley doing the start pretty well this time. We saw a player crash out, I think it was one from XF, and we also saw a DDR, yeah, Wheeler with a little some landing problems there, but Bigley is far ahead in front. Kickers with a very nice uphill corner. Epsy and Steph trying to be a threat to Kickers. He has to hold them off because Wheeler did make a mistake, but he does so. And so Bigley and Kickers take first and second, then it's 2 XF riders, then it's Wheeler, and then it's Fennon. Fennon, who seems to be having some issues with this map. He was very good at the last map, or the previous map, but this one he seems to have a bit more of a trouble with. So this could be the final round. We are specking Epsy. We can see Bigley and Kickers at front, and Steph and Epsy as well. Wheeler seems to be having a little bit of trouble. I can't see him at the moment. I think he made a mistake at the start as well, but Bigley and Kickers, like Siamese twins, not letting go of each other, and well, going to take the win for DDR, the win for this round, the win for the map, and the win for the match. So DDR wins this one with 7-0. They won the first map with 7-5, so in total it comes down to a 14-5 14-5 win for DDR. So they will take first in their group, if I'm not mistaken, and they will advance to the quarterfinals as did DDR2. So this was the match. See you all next time.